So it looks like today we're going to be straight piping chomper. Honestly, I've been wanting to change the exhaust setup on this thing for quite a while. We've had this one on there for a good year or two at this point, and I've never really been happy with it. It sounds amazing at idle, but aside from that, it just doesn't have the volume and the tone that I want. And I guess the only reason why I haven't changed is because the last exhaust shop kind of screwed us on this one. I won't say kind of, they definitely did. They charged me $650 to run two 3-inch pipe with 5-inch shorty tips, putting my mufflers on connected to the X pipe that was already on. I've been, I guess, trying to get my money's worth out of it, but it just doesn't have the sound that I want. The revs aren't great. The startup's not punchy. The accelerations are pretty tame, and in-cab driving is honestly a little bit boring, and it shouldn't be. This is a cammed, rowdy truck, and it just doesn't sound like it, and so we got to ditch these mufflers today. I'm not 100% sure on what mufflers I want to replace them with. Maybe it'll sound glorious, and we won't want to, but Corsa Extreme, Carvin R, Magnaflow Bullet, I don't know. Either way, if you don't know the setup on here currently, it's long tube headers, 3-inch X pipe, 3-inch piping to two Borla XR1 mufflers, which hanger location and bend in pipe is going to make deleting these a little bit fun today, probably. Hopefully we can get it done over the axle. And then we have like a little turn down dump style dual 5-inch shorty tip system, which I love this. It looks great when you can actually see it, but it's typically hidden. And then it shoots flames down at the grass whenever you hit the two-step. So I love that. We just got to get rid of these mufflers. And so today I figured instead of just ordering in mufflers without talking to y'all, drop your comments. I'll look at y'all's feedback and see what y'all would like to hear on this truck, long tubes, X pipe, whatever mufflers we decide. But for the time being, we're going to cut those babies off, hopefully put some flex pipe or something on there to make it work, and see how loud chomper can actually be, because we haven't heard it without mufflers since adding the X pipe. And so it should be pretty loud and pretty freaking rowdy. It ain't pretty, but dadgummit, it is reconnected to our tailpipes. Yeah, like I said, this is very temporary, and so I'm not worried about it. Hopefully it doesn't leak. We got a bunch of clamps, bunch of pipes, a whole bunch of bull crap, but everything is back together. So let's go ahead and give it its first startup. It's actually pretty chilly as well today, and it's been a couple of hours, so a little bit of a cold start. Also, I don't know if it's when we're romping on it, our freaking tires are scrubbing our fenders. I'm gonna take these things off, they're too freaking big. But, yeah. My gosh. Let's go see how it sounds going down the road. Well, my freaking GoPro died, so y'all didn't hear the first takeoff, but dude, this thing is loud. Clappy as well. I figured it would be, and it definitely is. My gosh. She's pretty ratchet sounding, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like it's gonna sound good up there about 7,000 RPMs though. it's safe to say we've officially created a monster. We went from, you know, thinking it was too quiet to it's insane now. It is absolutely ridiculous. This is definitely louder than it was with a Y pipe, with no muffler. Unless I just lost my mind. I feel like this is way, way louder than that was. So, what are we gonna put on here? It's so freaking loud, like it's gonna get me in trouble. We're gonna have to get a new exhaust set up on here soon. So, what do y'all think we should do? Should we just put 2 new mufflers in there and keep what we have? Should we totally redo after the X pipe? I'm kind of thinking about doing from the X pipe to a Y pipe and then going single out right here, just to see what it would sound like having an X pipe and a Y pipe. Maybe it would take some of the clap out and give it a more, you know, sporty sound. My muffler could do that as well, but doing the, you know, the duals seems to maintain that kind of more choppy sound. It's so difficult. I don't know if people lie on their YouTube videos or what, but some trucks will sound absolutely glorious and they'll say it has one setup on it but not show it, and it doesn't make sense that it sounds like that with that setup on there. So I don't know. Y'all let me know. Should we try out the Carvinars, some Corsas, do the single, the X pipe to a Y pipe, run it single out here? Whatever you think would sound good with long tube headers and a 3-inch X pipe. After that, tell me the setup that you would like to see on here. And I guess with that said, I'm about to back this old loud girl up into the shop and I guess let her snooze until we come up with a plan on what we're gonna do.